Hi, I'm John Raymond Tagudin, the representative of San Juan de Dios Educational Foundation Incorporated, to present our best case study. To formally begin, let me present the case of Miss Cara. Miss Cara is 19 years old, born on September 25, 2002 in Muntinlupa City and currently enrolled as first-year college under the Bachelor of Science in Office Administration. Miss Cara applied for the scholarship in San Juan de Dios Educational Foundation Incorporated for her education because her father doesn't have a work due to his condition and low income of her mother as a canteen helper. It is based on one-on-one interview with the client in online platform via Google Meet. On the day of the interview, the client entered in a room with no camera. I didn't saw her face at the moment, and as I observed, the client is a joyful person. Miss Cara has a chubby cheeks, brown eyes, and small red lips. She also has a long black hair and fair skin. She is very cheerful child every time she share and answer my questions. She is very talkative and very active. The client did not show any signs of violence and awkward movements. She is in a good condition when I interview her. In terms of her education, the client was an alumni of the institution under the accountancy, business, and management strand in senior high school level. According to her, she is an honor student during her senior high school, and she is currently running as a SSG candidate on their department. She also joined in an organization before in theater arts where it helps her to develop her personality and boost her confidence. She attended meetings, activities, but because of the pandemic, she didn't allow to join due to selection of participants. The client was currently living in Parañaque with her family and other relatives. They are extended family. Their house is near in San Juan de Dios Educational Foundation. Her mother is 47 years old and her father is 50 years old. She has a younger sister who is 14 years old and currently studying. During our initial interview, her mother is a breadwinner of their family. She works full-time, unable to meet their needs and for their everyday expenses. Her mother's job is a canteen helper. She works in a small catering business, while her father doesn't have a work. Her mother's salary for a month was around 10,000 pesos. Unfortunately, her father was diagnosed of having diverculitis and prostate enlargement for 8 years. That's why he can't work. He has been unemployed for over 4 to 5 years. This pandemic affects her too much when it comes to her schooling. Before the pandemic came, she doesn't have any gadgets like phone and laptop. During her first few months of schooling, he had difficulty studying because she did not have any available gadgets to use. She just borrows them from her cousin who lives on the second floor of the house. This is the case of 19 years old girl who experienced financial constraints for her schooling as a first-year college in San Juan de Dios Educational Foundation Incorporated. And the reason of her father don't have any job because her father was diagnosed of having illness called diverculitis and prostate enlargement. That's why he can't work and stay at home. In contrary, her mother works in a small business, catering, as a canteen helper and her salary is around 10,000 pesos a month, where it only affords their basic needs. Due to pandemic, it was more difficult for her mother to earn because of the business was sluggish and getting a few customers. The clients are now studying and beneficiary of the institution under the Marilac Grant Scholarship. This is full scholarship where the tuition fee and miscellaneous fee are covered free. When it comes to her father condition, the clients give her full support to help her father. At first, she was feel devastated when her father is hospitalized, but to cope up this problem, she stayed being positive. The client developed a self-concept through her experience and interaction to the other people. That's why she was having a positive behavior. Even though they have a problem, this is one of her strengths where she shows how her good personality to help her family despite of facing problem. The client will continue her scholarship in Marilac Grant Program by monitoring and school visitation of the respective school advisor and assigned social worker, if she able to attend classes regularly. At the end of 1 month, her father will receive medical assistance through referral in assistance to individual in crisis situation. And also at the end of 3 months, her mother will avail livelihood assistance from Sustainable Livelihood Program of DSWD. The case of Miss Cara is now ongoing, so we strongly recommend to monitor the education of Miss Cara if she able to attend classes regularly, and focus on her parents' monitoring and evaluation of trainings and activities to continue the process of the intervention. And if ever the child needs a financial support, they can provide.